everybody, welcome. This is a little bit exciting. So, as some of you may be aware, the lovely Sarah is unfortunately poorly, but that's then given us a fabulous opportunity for Stephanie to bring you everything painty. We've got some incredible products on here, but Stephanie's now got the next 2 hours to be able to bring you so many hints, tips and techniques and loads of education to do with her lovely painting. And the products that are on here are phenomenal. So we've got some wonderful prices on here for you. And happy Valentine's Day to you all. Okay, we do have a free gift for everybody as well, which is amazing, just because we can, and we love you all very much. So your free gift is going to be the 2 Red Robin stamp handmade by if you spend over £25. Now, if you get your basket spend over £50, you will then receive the 2 Red Robins journal book and the stamp, okay? So if you spend over £50, you get the journal and the stamp. £25 gets you the little stamp as well. But you haven't got to do anything with that. That will just go into your basket at checkout. So thank you, everybody that's come along to join us. All our new customers that are coming along. Well, you're not customers, you're family. We classify you as family, and we've got a wonderful community that we're building here at Highlight Crafts. So first of all, a little bit of housekeeping. Where can you watch us? You can watch us on YouTube, which is fabulous. To be able to do the shop and use your shop codes, you need to be watching us on your social media platforms, whether that be Instagram or Facebook. Now, I will be giving you a few shop codes. All you need to do is type the word shop and the code that I give you in the comments below. Really, really easy. And then you will get, thank you very much for purchasing from us. You get a little notification from us. In there is a code. Open the message, click on the code and and it takes you straight to your basket on our website. Now, remember to log in. If you are not already a Highlight Craft member, please become a member, and you can do that at checkout before you check out. That opens up all the Highlight Club member benefits for yourselves. Okay, so do that, because there's a lot in there that you'll actually, and it's free. You'll get loads of different bits and pieces. You'll get to see what's happening first and everything. It's fabulous. So become a member, log in and check out. Now, if you're watching us on our website, which you can absolutely do, you can use the shop codes. However, across the bottom, you can also shop ahead, click on the items, and it says add to basket. You drop them in your basket. Now, as you're watching your screen, top right-hand corner, just here, there is a little shopping basket that appears, a little handbag, a little shopping basket. When you finish shopping, that's what you then click, and it takes you through the links to actually check out. Again, please log in before you do that. That's the housekeeping done. Let's do some fun stuff, shall we? So like I say, you've got Stephanie for 2 whole hours, and she's super excited about it because she's over there squirreling away, getting her demos and everything prepped for you. First of all, I want to go to Shop Posh. Now, you saw this earlier with Mel on her show. It's bigger than A3. It's 4.5 kilos of Posh paper, and it is absolutely gorgeous. Now, I'd not seen this until Mel had it on her show. It is beautiful. So you are getting this lovely cream. It almost got a bit of a watercolour feel to it. You're getting the lovely mottled grey. You're getting the other cream that is mottled again. So these work together. These two work together. You're getting the lovely grey again, softer grey. So they work together beautifully. You're getting a lovely, very creamy card. Okay, and then right at the very end, and this is really hard to get hold of, red, solid core, super thick cardstock. Now, you've got 120 sheets. Cut it to 12 by 12. If you cut them to 12 by 12 to use on your scan and cut mat, you'll get a little slither across the top that then you can use that as all your ribbons. Maybe you're doing a bit of quilling, etc. And then you will get a 4-inch strip down the side. Now that to me are my card blanks. I'm just going to fold that in half, and I've got some lovely card blanks to work with. or just put them back on your Scan and Cut and use them that way. Either way, you've got an incredible deal, 120 sheets, 4.5 kilos, Shop Posh. It is UK only, $29.99. Absolutely steal of a deal. And I think Stephanie's going to do a bit of painting and things on these as well. So the second thing, I want to be quick. If I'm talking a bit quick, please forgive me, because Stephanie has got loads to show you. So we want to get down the counter and get to Stephanie. So we've got Shop Tray. These are these fabulous wooden trays. Aren't they incredible? You get 4 pieces. Shop Tray, 4 pieces, $9.99. Okay, $23.98 saving. Again, and these are £2.50 a tray. I'm sorry, I'm going to bring it forward for you. Now look at that. They are gorgeous. Fully wood, handles in there. So even if you just use them as they are, but they are a decorative piece. Beautiful black, already finished surface to do your painting on. You can have it that way, or have them as centerpieces on your table this way. Maybe you're going to do your flower arrangements. I had to get flowers in there somewhere, sorry. There we go. So those are Shop Tray. Sorry, a little bit of a pun for myself. Well, while I'm here. So they're $9.99, £2.50 each. Really? Honestly. Are you sure about these prices, Stephanie?
Yes,
then we've
deals.
got the deals. Talk about deals. That's amazing. So Shop Taster. In front of me, we have got the fabulous Cadence bundle. Cadence Hybrid Acrylic Paint Taster Bundle. What? Okay, $17.99 for all of it. Okay, I'm going to count these for you all because I think you need to see them. So you get in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 sets. And I believe that's practically all of the colours that we stock, if I'm honest. Brilliant as also taking it out in your bag. Once you've got the packaging off, Stephanie will show you the lovely little pots, stack them all together, pop them, and that's your go bag. That's your Cadence travel kit, which is brilliant. Again, Shop Taster, that is the whole bundle, $17.99. Now, very quickly, one of the things that a lot of you ask for again and again and again is the Cadence white acrylic in the bigger pots. So if you've been waiting for this, absolutely get this now, because this is, again, a deal. So Shop White, it's 500, half a litre of white Cadence acrylic paint, $23.99. You're saving $17.98 on that. So that is going in my shopping basket. Thank you very much, along with the paper and the trays. So the next one, we're going to go Shop Start. Now, when you're starting your journey with your painting, you absolutely need your brushes, don't you? You need a pot and you need your palette paper. But I'm just going to quickly ask Stephanie, why do we need this particular set?
Right, I've got a really important message for you, because we have got the brushes on the show, and our brush set is $24.99. Now that's for a set of 20, so 10 rounds and 10 flats, and I'm going to be using pretty much all of them in this 2 hours. And again, I'm really sorry we're going fast, but I've got literally 5, 6 paintings I want to do for you to teach you stuff. But they're $24.99. Now that starter set is also $24.99. So you are going to get the brush basin and the palette pad basically for free. So if you've already got brushes, you can never ever have enough. Get that, because you've got the brush basin and you've got the palette pad. My palette pad, I'm like, literally before we started, guys, I haven't got enough, I need more, because I absolutely have fallen in love with using it. Still occasionally use my waste packaging, but this is the one to get. $24.99 for the whole thing. Shop Start. It's the one for all of you that think you can't paint, because I'm going to teach you.
So now going on to that education that Stephanie's talked about, we've got 3 USBs on the show that is all about the education. And this is where Stephanie will take you step by step. So you're going to watch Stephanie now. It's going to be still there for you to use. But if you want to be able to pause, rewind and watch again, this is where you need to be. So the first one, USB. So Shop USB. In the Studio, Painting Perfection, Education. This is volume 1, right back at the very beginning. £14.99 for this one, everybody. It's £20 saving. The second one is Shop Education. In the Studio again, volume number 2, again, £14.99. £20 saving again on this one. And then we've got Shop Volume. Again, Education volume number 3, of course. And this one's £9.99. You've got a £25 saving on that one, which is brilliant. Now, moving on to your printables. Oh, you're right. This is already done for you. How about this? How about being able to work with something that Stephanie has already painted and we've printed for you, okay? So Shop Rice. This is Shop Rice in the Studio, Heartfelt Florals, Rice Paper Designs, £7.99. If you can multi-buy on that, absolutely, because that, with the decoupage glue on your black wooden trays, would look super. And you can make and sell as well, everybody, just so you know. Then we've got Shop Perfection, which again, this is in the Studio, this is 2025 volume 3, and that's the paper pack. Okay, so there you can see you've got your outlines ready for you to use with your graphite paper for you to be able to plot and also paint. £17.99. Here at the back, I've got Shop Paint. So these are your Artzina acrylic craft paint set. 20 colours in here. All the colours of the rainbow. Richard of York gave Battle in Vain and all of that kind of thing that goes off, you know, like you did. Sorry? And 13 more. Just so you know, Katie does the numbers. Yeah. All I know is that if I'm saving £17.99, it means I've got £17.99 to spend on something else. That's craft maths for you, isn't it? Am I right, Stephanie?
Yeah, well, you are. That's definitely the way you do your maths.
That's how I do my maths, exactly. If I'm saving that much, it means that I've got it to spend on something else. I'm happy. So then we've got canvas. Now, can you come a little bit closer? Because these are a bit heavy. I can't pass them over to you. Look at all of these pieces that you get in here, okay? There are, so it's Shop Canvas. You are getting 28 board canvases that are already pre-done for you, okay? Absolutely amazing. You're getting a 5x7, an 8x10, a 9x12, an 11x14. So 28 pieces. Get your maths ready. £24.99. How much is that a canvas?
About 90p? No, less than that.
These are board canvases.
Seriously, that's how much they are. I thought they were over £1.
No.
It's not £28.99 for 24.
No, 28 pieces. No, it's the other way. It's 28 pieces, £24.99.
Sam, what's the maths?
About £1.12, something like that.
No, can't be.
Can't, because it's less money.
You did it like me.
Divide 24.99.
Who's got a calculator, ladies? Come on, one of you. What is
Yes.
it? 24?
Interactivity.
Yes, we need someone with a calculator so that we can work this out. So 24.99.
89p.
89p. 89p.
Definitely was right with the 90p.
Oh, yeah, you were.
That was a lucky
Oh,
guess.
you're a penny out. How amazing is that? These are, I've just got to bring it forward for you. They are proper board canvases. They're already mounted. The canvas is already on there. They're beautifully finished and sealed on the back, and it's primed, ready for you to go. Look at this. Look at this. You can be working on this, but I just want to show you the back because some canvases aren't finished these have got a beautiful taped on the back, so they're finished fabulously. Already stretched, 100% cotton canvas, ready and primed for you to start working on. They are amazing. Again, like I say, fastest fingers first with a lot of these, I think, today, Stephanie. I think I might have one of them. Yes? You need me?
No, I'm going to need some tape.
Which one?
The wide one. The extra wide one.
The extra wide tape?
Yes.
Can we have some tape? She's on it. So that's shop canvas, okay, $24.99. Shop black, again, $24.99. Now these are, I'm going to turn them this way so you can see, these are the stretch canvases. So these are on frames, okay, which are fabulous. Again, already pre-done for you. So these are pre-coated. These are 12 by 12 frames. Stretch canvas, already done in black, okay. You're getting 8 for $24.99. And again, the quality is amazing on those. Then we're going to go on to winter. Now we're with the Cadence paints. So shop winter at the top. Winter warmers, $14.99. You've got a $7.50 saving on that, everybody. Then we're going to go spring. I keep telling everybody, just hang fire. It's coming, all right? Spring is on its way. Just hold your nerve. It's round the corner, yeah? So shop spring, fresh spring bundle, again, $14.99, a $7.50 saving. Then we've got onto the dark, which these are beautiful metallics. And on that black canvas, they're going to look stunning. Hybrid metallic paint set, dark, $17.99. You've got a $9.50 saving on that. Then moving on, we've got our precision. Now, here we have our precision. That's your stencil. I'm going to flip that over so you can see. There we go. You've got your 3 stencils in there and also the transfers. But again, I know we've had a few questions just recently, Stephanie. So both of that is $10.99, shop precision. How do we use these stencils?
I'm going to demo them for you because I think that is the best way of you seeing is for me to actually demonstrate them. Right. So hold your horses, don't go anywhere. I'm going to show you why you need them.
Then we're going to shop magic. Is this a pick and mix? No, it's a bundle. You're getting all of it. I was just going to say, do I need to start reading numbers? No, we're not. It's all of it. Cadence Highlight Magic Black Canvas Bundle. Oh, it is a bundle. You're getting the canvas as well?
Yeah,
wow.
you get 2 canvases. I've nicked one.
You get 2 canvases. Stephanie has borrowed one.
No, you're not getting it back.
Well, that's it then.
Sam's got
one.
Hey!
There we go. Pack shots, but done again. All of that. Really? $29.99. You're getting 2, 4, 6 packs, 6 paints in this, and these are like an interference paint, aren't they? Oh, here we go. Look at that. That's gorgeous.
Guys, you can spritz with them, but I'm going to show you how to paint over the top of these. This one's not quite dry, and so my paper's a bit wobbly. So that's why I've put white tape on the back to get it nice and flat.
So that's a bit of spritzing I'm going to suggest. So that's it using spritzing. What medium do we water it down to spritz it, Stephanie, please?
Water.
Just water?
Yes.
Is that all we need?
Yes.
Oh, wow. Then we've got shop tape. Now, there's a story behind this tape, and I'm going to let Stephanie waffle about this because it is absolutely amazing. Now, I already know that when this particular price is finished well, we can't keep it at this forever, can we? That is going to be $9.99, okay? Double-sided tape, especially this quality, and getting it in 3 different thicknesses is like you can't get it anywhere at all. And there's 28 metres on each reel, okay? 28 metres of the inch, 28 metres of the half inch, and 28 metres of the quarter inch. Absolutely love this stuff. I'm keeping David's tape safe for him on my desk. Just saying. I don't think he knows that yet. Now, on our Facebook page, if you drop onto Highlight Crafts Facebook page, at the top, Hannah has pinned a video of the lovely Mel demoing with this. She puts it through its paces. It's got glitter on it. It's got foil on it. It's got our gold leafing. No, leaf.
Yes.
Yeah, gold leafing on there, and it's also got embossing powders on there, and it's repositional. But watch the video of Mel demoing with this. It is brilliant. So that is the tape. There's enough tape on those 3 because you get 3 of 3. $12.99. So do you want 1 for $9.99 or do you want 3 for $12.99? I'm going to go for the 3, please. Thank you very much. Apparently, there's 146 of me.
Why are you a metre?
No,
what are you
I'm fine. I'm over a metre. That's a metre. I'm longer than a metre. Rude. Has anybody got my step? So I can look taller. So that's my tape, honestly. Glue. We need as glue. And again, we know tape is a bit boring, but get it while it's a bargain. Stock it up so you've got it for the whole year, because unfortunately our projects don't stay together unless we put tape on them. They all seem to fall off the card. So that is the true bargain. Lots of techniques and things you can do with that as well. So glue, we've got our lovely glue. And again, this is a bundle. You are getting your Cadence decoupage glue and your rice paper pack, 20 A4 sheets of rice paper as a bundle, $16.98.
Right.
It's really good.
Have you done?
Not quite. Then we've got Scruff Bunnies. So I'm just going to read these out for you all. We've got Shop Scruff. That gets you the dies and the artwork download, okay? If you want just the dies, it's Shop Bunnies. If you want the MCS, which is just the artwork, it is Shop MCS. If you then, also on the show, so we've got Scruff Bunnies and we've brought the Tattered Lace Eastern Elements too. Now this one is Shop Bundle. That gets you the artwork and the dies. Shop East just gets you the die collection. Shop Artwork gets you the MCS, and Shop Stencil gets you these lovely 4 stencils as well that we've got on the show. Whew! Right, I've got to the end of that. I'm going to have to sit down in a dark room.
See you in a bit.
I'll see you in a bit. I will be back. About half an hour. Have fun. Bye.
Right, guys, come on, let's have a lesson. So what I'm going to do is, first of all, we're going to do some wildflowers. And while the colours are drying for this light that we've got here, I literally painted a piece of black card, but I just wanted to share this with you. So my black card was slightly rippled because I'd already painted this once. I did this the other day. So I put a second coat on. I had quite a little bit of water on my brush because I wanted to blend the colours in. And it ended up with my paper being quite rippled. So what I did was I took the extra wide tape and I just put 3 strips of it. And that width, I could have put 5 strips across and it would have done it completely. But can you see that little bubble there? That's where one strip starts and stops and another one starts. So it goes completely flat where that double-sided tape is. Then it raises up again because I missed a bit. And just to prove to you that I have missed it, if I go like this, I can just... There, look. So I've missed it. And I've got that raised effect where there's no tape. But then it goes completely flat again, even though the paper is still damp. So that tape's brilliant for getting that extra dimension. Right, over to our lesson. Please, everybody, I'm going to do the double loading painting with the magic paint. Yes, you can, but I need to just share a couple of things on how to do it. A real hello to everybody. If any of you have got questions, can you keep the questions coming? I'll try picking up the iPad and checking them, but maybe Sam, could you just shout out if there's any questions, please? So if anybody's having trouble, please shout out and I'll try and help you in this class. So first of all, let's talk about brush sizes. Because I'm going to do you some wildflowers to start with, I'm going to work with quite a small brush. So I've chosen a number 12. So our flat brushes go 20, 18, 16, 14. I've got the number 12 here. I've also taken the number 10 out. And then we come down right to the number 2. If we go the other way, you've got 20, 18, 16, 14. I've taken the number 12 out again. 10, and then they go down right down to 2, and I've taken the 2 out. So the ones that I'm working with are these. So these are them, and so you can see I've got a very fine round, and I've got a 2 and a 12, and then I've got a 10 and a 12 on the flat brushes. And I'm just going to let you see the difference in these sizes. So if I just that. So if I put them like this, you can see the difference. It's about 2 millimeters. That's your difference. So I've put some of the white out first of all. Now, we'll just cover up that question about Highlight Magic because first of all, it's quite thick. It's got that interference finish, so it's thick. You need to give it a really, really good shake. So a super, super shake. If it's too thick, you can put a couple of drops of extender in it and it will keep all the properties because this is actually a fabric paint. So the reason it is so thick is because it's on fabric. We use it on fabric. But once you've shaken it, you'll see it, and I'm gonna squeeze some of it out, but it is super thick. So there you can see that's the thickness that I've got. Now I've got a piece of black card here, and if I take the interference and the white, and I'm going to work with a bigger brush for this because it'll give me more room to put my colour on. So here I've got just the tiniest tip of water on the edge because it feels a bit crunchy. Need to clean it better. So I'm just going to spread this paint out so that I can dip my brush into it. And instead of going in like that, I'm going to side swipe it. So when you side swipe it, you manage to pick up plenty of the paint. And then I've got the regular white on the other. So it still looks quite chunky. The white looks a lot smoother and creamier. Don't worry that it is a bit chunky. Remember, if you find, so I'm going to side swipe it again through there, pick up my white, come back on here. So making sure I've got plenty of that paint on. And then I want to talk to you about brush loading, everybody. And then when I paint with it, look at that. How beautiful is that? So the white's the regular colour. The top colour is our highlight. And again, I'm just pulling the brushes back together. So if I do it this way, you'll get a better view of the angle. So I'm literally pulling it like that and like that. And then going to press down and slide. So it's starting to dry. So you're seeing that blue hue that we've got on there. That's absolutely stunning, isn't it? Really, really lovely. Right, let's talk about doing some wildflowers then. So I'm going to be working on this posh card. Now at this price, you can afford to use it for practicing, but it is there's so many textures in here that it really does work. So first of all, the one that I've got, which is very textured, is this one. And it's a little bit like the finish on a canvas, but it also looks quite fibrous. So you can see that where I've scored. So it acts and works like a watercolour. So if I were to take my brush and put some watercolour on here, some water, you'll see the effect that I get just there. And then if I take a tiny little bit of one of my colours, so I'm just going to get a little bit of the plum, and I put that on, you'll see how it works. So this is my acrylic paint with the water, making it look like watercolour. So you're going to get this included in that pack. So this one, I'm not going to use for this technique. And just so you can be sure, you can see that it looks watercolory. And actually, if I just tear this, look how fibrous it is. That's why it works so well for this technique. And with that, I don't have to use any extender. So that's actually quite exciting. I'm seeing what we can do about this card. That was a surprise. I didn't expect that one in there. So I was a bit happy about that. Right. So we're going to do basic brush loading to start with, and we're going to work with our green and white. So I'm just going to dry that brush off, make sure it's dry. I'm just going to wipe it on my pinny. I don't want to get into trouble. Guys, so we're managing to get deals for you. So I'm using up all the contacts that I've got in the industry and ringing people, because paper prices have just gone through the roof. So I'm trying to get the best deals we can get. this card pack, we managed to get a whole palette of it, but we've already gone through over half of it. So Katie stood there nodding. We thought that'd last us till the end of the month. It isn't going to. If you want it, get it. You can see from the weights of the cards, it's really, really good, and it's working out to be so inexpensive. So my paints, I'm going into my little pots, because if for me to have this number of colours on my work surface in the larger pots, first of all, it would fill that much space. And secondly, it would be probably, well, what would I get? You're getting 5 for $14.99. Here, I'm getting 6 on every strip, so I've got loads more choice of colours. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go in here and I'm going to pick up a little bit of one of the shades. So I've done that by dipping into the box, and then I'm going to pick the other colour up from here. Now I've got a tiny bit of contamination on the white, don't worry about that, but this bit's important. We're going to do 2 strokes towards us and 2 strokes away. So let's get, if I come here and I pick up a little bit more of the white, look at the angle of the brush. So I'm at about, a 45-degree angle here, and the same when I go in the other direction. But my bristles are pushing right down so that the paint goes 2/3 of the way up. Katie, would you like a chair so you can sit and watch me? Are you sure? So now I'm going to go back into the pot and dip in again. And I'm keeping the lids just touched down, which means you don't waste any paint. That's the other thing that makes a difference. And then I'm picking it up again. Right, so the very first stroke I would like you to practice is this one. You're going to touch the page and just pull the paint like that and lift up the brush like that. So you're going to get a perfect line. So back in here, so I've picked it up and I've brought my chisel edge together, and that first video that we've got on here goes through this in real detail, go through lots of troubleshooting. But the secret is to get that chisel edge to come together there. So it's really nice and sharp. So this time, instead of starting like that and finishing like that, I'm going to start there and I'm going to finish there. So we're going to do a really short one. So we're just going to go like that and I'm just going to stop there. Now, if I do a few of those and I just do it like this, and I'm just going to, on the edge of the brush, are these colours dark enough, Katie, for everybody to see? Mm-hmm. So look, on a diagonal, touch, pull and lift. Touch, pull and lift. Touch, pull and lift. Now, as you get more experienced, you'll start to put little twists on the end. But that diamond there is literally that flat stroke with different starting and finishing point. It could not be easier. I had lovely ladies on a class yesterday as part of our festival, and they painted brilliantly. And it's learning how to teach you. That's what makes a difference. So let's just do this again, and I want to show you how hard I'm pressing. So we'll go back into the white because I've run out of paint. In fact, if you look at it here, you can see that paint's all gone off the tip. And it's so nice to know I've got time to share all this instruction with you. So then we're going to stroke it like that, stroke it like that, and then that's all ready. We've got a lovely, nice chisel edge. Right up on the tip, we're going to go like that and like that. Back to pick up some more, and we're going to touch and stop. Touch and stop. Running out of paint because you can see it's gone a little bit fluffy. So we're going to go back in here, pick up some more, come back onto my palette, and I'm going to go touch and touch. They can cross over, touch and touch. Now I'm going to swap brush sizes because I want you to see what happens when we go smaller. So we're going from a 16 down to a number 10. So into our lovely sage green, then into the white. Now I'm coming into a different patch on my palette because here, if I go in there, I'm going to mix those colours and blend them. I want them to stay really nice and separate. So like this. And do you know the best thing was the other day I was teaching somebody and she actually said to me the first time I taught her a class, now I'm not happy with that because I think the white and the green are too blended. So instead of going back over this one, I'm going to start a new patch there, which is a lot better. And I'm going to pick up a little bit more white. And now I'm going to do smaller strokes. So look at what happens when you get a smaller brush. Your strokes change size and you can see them as they're going. Right, let's start this little wildflower collection that we're going to do. So I'm going to move this out the way and I'm going to work on my tray. Let's work on a tray. I'm going to show you a little cheat. So I have stuck one of my scruff bunnies on there and I'm just going to, and I've done one of the reasons that I love these colours is because they're going to go with these bunnies. So I'm just going to go in here and we're just going to load this. So the first thing that we're going to do is just slide the brush like that, and we're going to slide it like that. And because I want the stems to look like they're joined, each time I'm putting it so that, I'm just going to bring that chisel edge together again because that's what's gone wrong there. I'm going to make it, let's go this way. That's better. So I'm making it sure that they come off each other and then they don't look like they're just, you know, like twigs. Just, they don't, this is what we don't want. Let me show you this. This is important that I share this bit with you. So you don't want this. You don't want it looking like that. You want them to look like they're all together. Right, now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do the same thing. So if I lead with the white, so I've got the white colour first, and I do a stroke like that, the green that's behind will cover over the white. If I do it the other way, then the white will cover over the green. And these colours are quite close, but you can still see there is a little bit of difference. Okay, so we're going to keep going with them. So I need somewhere that I can put some more bluebells. So I'm going to put a bluebell here. So we're going to go up like this and we're going to come round like that. And then I'm going to slide and I'm going to press down and slide. And I'm going to do the same again and I'm going to press and lift up. And then I'm going to press it down and I'm going to go over the other side. If you get a part of it that you don't like, you can always go back in and go over it. Okay, so we've got started to get some little bluebells in. I'm going to put some more stems in. So we're going to come up here and we're going to come up there and we're going to go up there and there. And here, and here, and there, and there. So they've got all those little stems. We'll go into our small brush, pick up the green, pick up the white. So get both of these colours together. And we're going to put some of those little leaves in. So touch and pull, touch and pull, touch and pull, touch and pull. Let's pull that chisel edge together again. Touch and pull, touch and pull. And then some more, touch, 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 Then here, touch. And let's do, where else are we going to go? Oh, we could have some up here. So we've got some really tiny ones. And we'll put some here. So I'm going to press a bit harder because I want them a bit bigger. So let me just show you what this is looking like. So that's where we're at so far. It's a very soft colour, isn't it? It looks really lovely. Very, very soft and pretty. Right, I'm going to need another stem for some bluebells. So what I did to get my Scruff Bunny on here, I literally took him from the die cuts. So I printed out one of the designs and I've used him just there. So I'm now going to do we do bluebells or snowdrops? What do you think? What do you want, guys? Bluebells or snowdrops? Tell me. Can we just have a vote for bluebells or snowdrops? Oh, and I'm giving away everything I paint. So you need to type the word win and somebody's going to win what I'm painting. Right, to make my bunny look like he's part of this story, I'm just going to put some little bits of grass in. So I'm going down here. Now, I can already feel the chisel edge is blurred. So can you see it's sort of like, oops, it's getting a bit fluffy on the edge. Oh, I got a right adrenaline rush up my knees then. I was like, it's only a bunny. Right, so I'm going to go like that and just put him a little bit of green. So he's there. So look at how now we're starting to build in a little bit of perspective. It's quite interesting the way this is going to work. So I'm going to come back and I'm going to go into the soil colours that I've got. And I'm picking up a little bit of this grey. So I've got the grey on my brush where the green was. And a little bit of the white to just, oops, let's get that white on again. And all I'm going to do is just touch it like this. So I'm literally touching it, but you can still see those two colours coming through. So we're going to put that in here like this. And I'm now going to turn my brush over because I've lost the definition of the two colours. I'm just going to put that in just there. Look at how effective that is. Looks really effective, doesn't it? Okay, now we're going to start to put some little flowers in. So these are our wild flowers. Did we get a vote on what? Bluebells, are they? Bluebells, oh, both. Okay, do you know what? I'll do the bluebells first and then we'll do snowdrops. So we've got, I don't know whether it's on the show. Katie, did we put these patterns on the show? No, we didn't, did we?
Those, the pack of 25.
Oh, we did. Okay, great. Okay, so I've got some Lily of the Valley here, and I've also got some that look much more like little bluebells, so these ones. Okay, so if you want to practice, you can practice onto these sheets. And once you've got them, you can, this is actually a pattern pack. There's 25 in there. Get them. Please photocopy them. Do you know, lots of places tell you not to do that, but I actually want you to because I want you to be able to use them again and again and again. Right, I'm going to do mine freehand. So what we're going to do, we're going to get our round brushes and we are going to start with none of these. We're going to start with a number 4. So I am going to go into my very pale blue. So I'm going to dip into here. So I've got a blue and I'm going to go into this dark blue too. Oh, that's a nice colour. Wow. Right, so to do the little bluebell, what we're going to do, let me do one on paper first so you can see it. So I can talk you through it. So you're going to go a little touch, so a little touch, you're going to press, and you're going to pull the brush round like that. Then we're going to do another little one in the middle. We're going to, and it's a little bit further down, you'll notice, and I'm going to press so that it joins into that one and lift it up. And then I'm going to do another little one that I'm going to press, and I'm going to join them all up. So I've got 3 little bells like that. Just make sure I've got that one in. Then you get that small brush. You get a tiniest little bit of water and the tiniest little bit of paint, and we're just going to roll it so it's right on the tip, and then another little tiny bit, and we'll roll that so we've got both the colours on the tip. And then from the bottom I'm just going to come round and I'm going to come from inside and just do a little tick. Then you come into your small brush with your green and white. So get green and white, load that. This one's got a little bit dry, and we're just going to put a little touch up there, and that little bluebell comes down there. So we're going to put them on now. So let's get them on here. Our little bluebells. So because we know we're doing bluebells now, I need to add some more little stems to this because it was a bit snowdroppy, not bluebelly. So we will add, I'm just going to come, oops, the pinny's in the way. I'm just going to come up here. I'm going to add another one there. I'm going to come another one there. And another one there. We've got bluebells in the garden, but we can't remember where we planted them. So last year, year before, first lawn cut of the season, chopped all the heads off because they were just little green tips. So now that it's all marked out, so they'll be there forever. They're not going anywhere. Right, so remember what we did, and let me turn this slightly so you can see. So you're going to touch and pull, touch and make it so that it fits the design, and then touch and pull. Okay, that's the first one. So then I come back in, pick up some more, pick up some more. So we're going to go touch and pull, touch and press down and pull, touch and pull, and I'm just pulling it round like that. Then, oh, Amanda, oh no, I need more than 5 minutes. I'm busy. She's like, no, 15. She's coming in to give me the chance to do a bit of cleaning up and just let you guys show you what we've got, but I'm too busy, so we can't have an interruption in the middle of a class. So then, right, we're coming back to here. So we're going to go again. So touch and pull. Designs like this are really, really good practice because they make you look at what you're doing and you can then compare them with each other. Now, if you look at these ones, you'll notice that I've got really nice colour shading. This one started to look the same, and it's because I didn't reload my brush. So I'm going to take the tiniest bit of white on there to really get that colour, and I'm just going to dip it in and get a littlest bit of that blue. But can you see why these pots are so useful? Really, really handy. So up here, touch and pull, touch and pull, touch and pull. So then I'll do another one here. So I've turned the brush over to try and make sure I get some contrast, and I picked a little bit of white up there as well. And I still feel like I want a couple more. So I'm going to go here with one, touch and pull, touch and pull, touch and pull. And then I'm going to put one more here. So I'm going to go touch and pull, touch and pull, touch and pull. Right, so then this little tiny brush, tiny bit of white, a tiny bit of the dark blue. I'm going to go into that pale blue too and just roll it. So we need little tips of just little bits of the little fronds that you get on the bottom of your bluebells. So I'm just going to get that one, here, here and there. And I'm taking them in different directions, so I'm letting them literally flick out from the bottom of the leaves. And then here, I've done them all. Oh, there's one more there. Oops, missed a bit. There, so we've got our little bluebells. Now, we've got a stem. We've got a bluebell that's flying in the sky, so we need to do something about that. So we're going to get our white and our here, and we need to get this little bluebell. He needs a home, so I'm just going to come up here very gently and bring that round. And then I'm going to get a little bit more white. Can you see how useful this palette paper is? And actually, no, that brush is too big, so we need a smaller brush now. So we're going to come right into these little diddy brushes. And I'm going to go tiny. I'm going to go really small, everybody. So to load a really, really small brush, the easiest way of loading it, we're going to dip it in green, so it's completely covered in green, and then side load the white. So we've just got that little bit of white, and the green, we'll go white to the bluebell, I think. We'll do these, but just put this as the little tips of them to catch them, so that they're just caught onto the stems rather than just not being joined in like that. Right, let's have a little look. So there's my bluebells and the grasses, and I've got the things. Now, you asked for a snowdrop, so I think what we're going to need to do is we'll put one on here because we don't want to miss out on the chance of doing a little snowdrop. So I'm going to show you. Now I'm going to have to think about the colours because I haven't got that one of the colours I'd like. So I'm going to work out how I get it. So I'm going to come up here. We'll come up right the way down. That's a bit ropey, but don't worry about it. We'll go a bit harder on it. So I'm pressing a little bit firmer, so I'm getting a better line. And I'm just going to come firmly round here and down. So I'm happier with that. We're now going to get a larger brush. So I need this one, and I need quite a bright green. So how about we do this? We'll get a little bit of that green, and I'm going to go into this really bright yellow and get a bit of that. And I'm just going to get myself a nice bright green that would lend itself to this little snowdrop that we want to do. And I'm really happy with that colour. It's perfect. It's like really bright fresh. So I'm going to pick up a little bit of that and a little bit of the white on this brush. A little bit more of the green and that. And we're just going to slide it over the top. I'm just going to get a little bit more because I've run out of paint. So I'm just going to slide this colour up here, over there. Can you see how I blended it in as I've come round? So I've got that colour in there. Right, now we're going to do a little leaf. So we'll get you going that way and you going that way. So, and then we need this snowdrop, right. So we'll go into this little bit of green with my brush, and into the white, and want plenty of that, tiniest little bit of that green. So this time we're going to touch down hard and pull the petal up like that. So into here, a little bit of the green, and we're going to touch down hard and pull it up like that. I think they're a little bit green, so I'm going to just go over them, because remember, that's what you can do. So press down and touch. Happy with that. Let's roll it and get that there, touch like that. So that's the start of it. Then I'm going to take this little flat brush that I used with the green on it, and I'm just going to really load loads of white and the tiniest bit of green on the edge. And on here, I'm just going to stop and I'm just going to wiggle it like that. And then we'll come back onto here, pull the chisel edge together. So really get that chisel edge together, tiny little bit and a bit more of the green. And this time I'm going to go round over the top like that. And now I need more green. And we're just going to put a little touch in up there. So there's our little snowdrop. So let's now put a couple of little winter daisies in. So we'll do those by going into our white, and these are just tiny ones. They're little floor daisies. And this time we're going to stop and pull it up like that. We're going to go again and pull it up like that. This one, we're going to pull it up like that. More white. We're going to go right small there, so they're really just touching the top of it. And then we'll put another one down here where we'll come down, and I'm really pressing the top of that brush. And then we go into our white here, and we're just going to put the tiniest little dots in the middle. And we're just going to do the same just here, so that we've got little dots on it. So there we go. And then I'm just going to show you a couple more little flowers. So these are super easy to do, and you just let the little dots come up. And remember, when you touch your brush into the paper, into the palette, the first dot that you get will be the largest. So if you are doing this, make sure you start the largest ones at the bottom and then you move them up. So here's another one. Large, small, 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 small. And again, large, largest, larger, small, small into that one. There. Let's do that again for you. So large dot, small, 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 small. Then another one, a large dot, medium, small. So now look at those, okay? So it's looking. We're going to put a couple of these here. So large dot, small, 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 small. A large dot, smaller. So they're going down there. This one, large. There. Oh, is that an hour? Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh, it goes too fast. Oh, Sophie. I'm using Max's bunny and making a little scene. And then he looks cute, doesn't he? Mm. And then I'm just going to get this one properly fade. So I've got some tiny little ones. Right, let's have a look at how this is finishing off. So that's where we're at the moment, but I've left a little gap because imagine you could put another little bunny in here if you chose to. So you could literally add in another cute little bunny, and that would become your little tray and your design. Right, I'm just going to have a quick look at some of your messages. Amanda says that he looks tiny. Bartholomew looks tiny in amongst the flowers. He does, because I wanted it to look a bit like a fantasy world. So Jane says she's feeling very chilled at the moment. You're meant to, guys. This is how it's meant to feel. And Jackie, thank you. I'm glad that you like the way that I teach. I've been doing it for such a long time that I really love being able to teach you all. Right, I'm actually going to take this bunny away because I want Bartholomew on his own, and I've got him just where I'd like him to be, sitting there all happy. Everything's all nice. I'm just going to finish off grounding a little bit more of the design. So what I'm going to do for that is I'm going to pick up the tiniest little bit, and I've got this blue that we had, that's the our highlight. Remember, it's our fabric paint, but I think it works brilliantly. And I'm just going to take that little bit of blue there, and I'm going to add it into where we've ground it, just to add a little bit of that extra magic. And this is what I'm using to link all the floor. So I'm just going to link that bit of the floor, and you'll see it makes quite a difference, because you can see just that tiniest little bit of the blue as it dries, and I've just literally linked in the bottom of the floor. And then I'm going to show you how you can use it as a highlight. So we need one of our really fine brushes. So I've got that. Just going to roll here, and we'll go into our blue. Just make sure I've got some paint on my brush. So just going to get that there. And I'm just going to add little bits of it, little touches of it to the top of the bluebells. Just the tiniest little bit. So, tiniest bit of water, a little bit more of that blue. It really is the smallest amount, and we're just putting it just there. It's going to take us a little while for it to dry, but once it dries, you'll see it will look really lovely. I'm going to recap for you, and I'm not going to run down the counter or anything like that, because I want to spend as much time teaching you as I can. But I'm just going to, while that's just drying, let me just get a little bit more. I'm just going to tell you what I used in case you guys want to do this. And remember, you can play these back, so you can be painting along. And then, this is the other one you do. You go into here, and I'm just going to put some little dots of the highlight in amongst these. So I'm not putting them over the top. I'm just putting one or two around the edges and letting them just run. So you've got that little bit of it that's just going to catch the light. So let's talk about the colours that we've used. So we've gone very, very soft and subtle because we want it to be tonal. And I picked my colours here because I use my little bunny as inspiration. So you can see that that is where the inspiration for the colours has come from. So it really does sort of bring it to life. And this little tiny bit of blue, when you see it, you'll go, right, I know why you did that. And it's starting to dry here now too. So that's done. So now it'll take a few minutes for it to dry, but you can just see little bits of it here and then up here. And it will come through on the bluebells as well. So we're picking up these little blue tones from his fur And we've actually made it so that the whole thing all comes together. And that is how you use your trays. Right, I'm going to quickly, just because I need to put these brushes in here. And Sam, well, I'm just going to very, very quickly just read everybody some of the codes. Is that okay? So, guys, I'll just tell you some of the codes, and then if Sophie goes down, looks at them, that'll make it the quickest way of us doing it. Is that okay? So I'm going to tell you about the paper pack because you've seen me paint on this colour, and we've talked about the one that's the watercolour, which blinking heck, that's amazing. That's absolutely stunning. So those two, brilliant. I'm going to paint on the others next. Then that's Shop Posh. You're getting 450 kilograms, so 4.5 kilograms. It is 120 sheets. It is all cardstock, varying weights, but just stunning. And it's $29.99. The wooden trays that are at the back, there's 4 of those. You're going to get 4 for $9.99 shop tray. So the card is Shop Posh, the tray Shop Tray, the taster pots Shop Taste, and that's $17.99 for all of them. And then the brush and the pad and the brush basin, all of those. So brush basin, brushes, and your pad, shop start $24.99. Don't buy the brushes on their own. Even if you've already got a brush basin, honestly, you will stack them up. You will use more than one. Soph's got crumpets and coffee. Wow, that's fabulous. And Amanda says, I always watch and think, oh, I'll give it a try, and then look at what I've done and think my 9-year-old granddaughter could do better. Do you know what? It's practice, Amanda. Keep going and practicing. We've got some lovely ladies that are in the academy that have actually been painting with us, and honestly didn't think that they could paint, and what they've done is fantastic. So I know, guys, and look at that. If you were doing that, I'm going to admit the bunny would have been harder to do, but this, we've done it and it looks amazing. So simple, step by steps, and we've got those education USBs. So Amanda, we've gone through the posh and the paints and the trays. Could you do the big canvases at the back?
Yep.
And could you also please remind people of the education and our scruff bunnies? And then I'm going to get ready for the next demonstration because I'm going to do cherry blossom next.
So we're going to start at these canvases. So this is where you are getting, bear with me, canvas. Shop canvas is this one. This is where you're getting 28 pieces of the canvas. So you get a 5x7s, 8x10, 9x12 and 11x14 inch canvases for $24.99. Now, have you still got that canvas, Stephanie, that I can borrow from you?
Which one?
The hardback one, this one?
Yes, I have, yeah.
Because I just want to share.
No, I haven't, because it's gone. Oh, and I've just dropped everything on the floor. Whoops. Oops. Oh, I have got it.
Got it. Say look. See you.
Oh, Sam, I've made a right mess. I've dropped 25 sheets all over the floor.
So,
look at it.
It's okay. If you could just see what was happening over that end of the studio at the moment.
Sam, you banged your head.
I didn't.
Didn't you?
No.
What
She's
did you
underneath
bang?
the table. Bless her. So these are your canvases. They are
Did you?
board canvases, not the stretch ones. These are board canvases. They're really solid. Aren't they gorgeous? They are beautifully finished on the back, taped and sealed. It's 100% cotton canvas that are on here, and they're already primed and ready for you to use, okay? So those are coming to you in the various sizes. Let me give you the sizes again. So we've got 5 by 7, 8 by 10, 9 by 12 and 11 by 14 for $24.99. Now earlier on we did a bit of mathematics. Stephanie took her shoes off so we could use her toes.
Oh, you don't
and we
want to see
got
my
down
feet.
to 89p a canvas. 89p a canvas. That's just ridiculous. Oh, that's nice. Is that for me?
No,
Oh.
it's for one of our friends.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, they've just got to type shop win and somebody will win it.
Shop win or win?
Win. I got it wrong.
We just
again.
have to type win and one of you can be in the running to get my tray.
You've had your lunch, haven't you?
Yeah, why?
What did you have?
I've had the middle out of a jacket potato.
Oh.
Well, actually, no, I had the whole jacket potato because the skin's the best bit.
Did Carl save me any?
He says you're all right, apparently.
Oh, am I?
That was what I got. Stephanie's okay. All right, okay. Yes, there is something left for you. I've had mackerel that we had the other day, and I've still got some.
I didn't like that.
Didn't you like it?
No.
Not the smoked one, the fresh one.
Oh, it's splashed.
No?
Yes, I like the fresh one.
The smoked mackerel. You weren't bothered about the tinned.
No, it was horrible.
You see, I love any oily fish. I love it. Is that why you've bought us the one in tomato sauce so
Yeah,
you
it was
can't
all
taste
bony
it?
and horrible.
Dear. Okay, can't please everybody, can you? So I'm trying to help. Eat
know.
healthy.
You are helping me, but I didn't like it.
Just keep sneaking sausages though.
How do you know about that? How do you know?
Because I emptied the bin and saw the packaging.
It was Katie, not me.
It wasn't Katie, it was you, because Katie doesn't eat them.
I was hungry.
You could have had some fruit and yogurt instead.
No.
So now we've got, sorry everybody, taking you off at a tangent, 12 by 12, 8 pieces, again, $24.99. Now these are your stretch canvases. So these are the ones that are on the wooden frames, okay? But again, they're already stretched and stapled to the frame and they're already primed and ready for you to go, which is just brilliant. And these are really hefty pieces. Maybe you want to make yourself a triptych or something like that for your wall. They would actually look really lovely in here. You know, when you've got this kind of wallpaper, if you put a canvas in the middle of each one of these and made some wall art with them. So again, 12 by 12, 8 pieces, $24.99.
Why is there only two? Of what? Oh.
Oh, so
Hey,
okay.
we've got to be quick because I've got to do this.
Right, fastest fingers first. Stephanie, do you want to go to the little girls' room?
No, I just
You're just
want to
excited
paint.
to paint. So these are 2 of left. Okay, so fastest fingers first. Whoever gets them in the basket. I don't think they're going to be here at the end of the show. But thank you for joining us, everybody. I know Stephanie's been having an absolute whale of a time, haven't you?
I have, yeah.
Yeah, because this is Stephanie's happy place. So now we're going to go Shop Winter. These are your acrylic winter warmers, $14.99. Then we've got Shop Spring, which is our Cadence Spring Bundle, 5 different shades of beautiful colours, again $14.99. And then those beautiful metallics at the front are the Cadence Metallic Shop Dark. These are $17.99. You've got fabulous savings across the board on all of them. We're going to go back to the USBs because this is where you've got your education. So here we've got 3 USBs on the show. We've got Shop USB Painting Perfection Volume 1. Shop Education gets you volume number 2. So volume 1 is, my lines of $14.99. Volume 2 is $14.99. And then Shop Volume for volume number 3 is $9.99. You have got £20 and £25 saving on these. That fabulous rice paper that you can see on the counter, Shop Rice. This is our Florals rice paper design, $7.99. Now you can imagine those fabulous trays with that decoupaged on top is going to look amazing. And these are Stephanie's actual hand-painted images printed onto the rice paper. So you're getting a little bit of Stephanie's artwork home with you there. Then we have also got we're going to go to the dies because these are just amazing. Did you do your demo with the doodads?
Oh, no, I need to do that, don't I?
So that one is Shop, just bear with, Perfection. No, it's not. It is Precision. I know it began with a P. So Shop Precision, this is again a bundle. So you're getting that set of stencils that Stephanie's going to show you how to use. And also you get these printed sheets for you to practice on. Now, those stencils are really important. People look at them and think, well, they're only dots. They do make a fabulous dotty background if that's exactly what you need, but they're there for a reason. So Stephanie's going to take you through that. Shop Magic, I've seen Stephanie using this. Oh my goodness, this again is amazing. You're getting 6 of the highlight acrylic paints together with 2 stretch canvases, which again is brilliant. That is a bundle which is just a minute, magic, $29.99. Obviously we all keep talking about this tape because that tape is the best thing going at the moment. If you can multi-buy, absolutely do, because I'd rather pay $12.99 for all 3 of those and not $9.99 for one. So while ever you can. So you're paying $9.99 for that one, you're paying £3 something for that one, and you're getting that one free. I like that word, I like the free word. Now we've got Scruff Bunnies. Scruff Bunnies are adorable. Now you've already been introduced to what's his called?
Horatio.
No, Theodore.
Theodore.
So you've already got Theodore. If you look closely, look, he's even got his little wire spectacles on his nose. And how adorable does he sit in there? I really like that. It's really super pretty. He's sat in amongst the bluebells and snow. Oh, he's lovely. So, Bartholomew, I think he is.
It's Bartholomew.
Yeah, when I said Theodore, I thought, no, that doesn't sound right. It's Bartholomew. So now you've got Scruff Bunnies. This is a fabulous, fabulous collection. Can I just show you? Look. Oh, hello. Look at these, this little family. So you are going to be getting Shop Scruff. That also gets you all of the dies and the download artwork for MCS, which is incredible. So for this one, it is Scruff $88.90.
Yeah.
Yep.
Gets you everything.
That gets you all of it. So when you're working with MCS, it's a digital, it's a design platform, isn't it? Am I right? Graphics platform. And it's free. Okay, so download, if you haven't already got it, go onto highlightcrafts.com, go to where the Minecraft Studio element is, scroll right down to the bottom, and the actual platform for you to work on is free for you to download and use, okay? You will then get, when you purchase it and check out, you will get a link or an email with a link on it. Press that and it will download the MCS artwork for then to you become the designer. There are backing papers, scenes, the alternatives of what these are. So, for instance, we have got the bluebells, but I know that they're also pink and they're also white. When you only buy the dies, you only get the artwork for the colourway that is on the front of the packaging. If you want additional artwork on top of that, it's £1 a download. However, if you get that all with the MCS, you get all of the colourways all included, which is a super bonus. So that is incredible. You can get them on your own, but we've also got
this. Now, the one you need for this, you can get the dies, everybody, but the one you need is the MCS.
It is.
Because I'm going to show you how to use it next really quickly, because we're going to do the cherry blossom.
So this is Shop Bundle, Tattered Lace, Eastern Elements, die and artwork, $79.95, and that gets you everything that Stephanie's going to be working with.
No, but if you want just the MCS, can we do that? This is the deal you need.
Yeah, so just the MCS on its own, MCS artwork. So it's Shop Artwork, and that is $9.99.
Yeah.
Which is fabulous.
Okay, so guys, I'm going to show you how to use any. Amanda, thank you, everybody.
You're very welcome.
We've got lots of the verdicts and the jury's out on mackerel. So our lovely Angie says cat food. Fran says she loves smoked trout. Amanda says the skin bit's the best. I hope she's talking about the jacket potato. And then everybody is putting in their messages. Mrs. H, her magic has just arrived and can't wait to use it. Remember, because it's a fabric paint, it is really super thick. If you're using it on painting, you can either use a tiny bit of water, but then it's not washable, or you can use your extender and it's still washable. And Fran says, scruff bunnies with attitude. Do you want me to tell everybody? Oh, and if you're spending over £25, you're going to get this lovely 2 Red Robins handmade with love stamp. And if you spend over £50, you'll get the notebook and the stamp. You get both. Woohoo! Right, shall we do?
Yeah.
Thank
Is
you.
that, am I, is that,
Yeah,
that's
thanks.
right, okay.
Right.
I'll see you again later.
Right, lovely, guys. So I wanted to show you this. So, first of all, remember when we started this off at the beginning. So, I'm going into one of my little pots and I'm going into like the slate grey and I'm going to pick up the white. 2 colours on my brush, couple of strokes towards me, couple of strokes towards Sophie, and we're ready. And what we're going to do is this. We're going to start off on right up on the chisel edge, then we're going to press and we're going to slide the brush and then we're going to come up on the chisel edge, and my brush handle is staying really upright, but I'm going to trace this pattern. So I've done a little cheat for you. So I've printed out one of the scenes from the collection, Eastern Elements, and I'm then going to use this to put my design on. So we're going to go again. So I'm just going to get the tiniest little bit of water because Amanda talked a lot. My brush has gone a bit dry and it's a bit crunchy. Right, that should do it. So I'm going to start off on the black here and I'm just going to slide it. And then you've got this bump of the paper, so push against it and then press down and slide. And then as you go and follow the design, you just literally lift your brush up onto the chisel edge. And I'm going to come again and I'm going to start here and I'm just going to come up here and here and there. So this is a great way of you being able to, and this one I'm just going to slide it there, being able to put your design in and not worrying. It's quicker than us tracing our pattern, but this fluff that's behind, all the foliage that you can see, is going to really enhance our picture. So I'm just going to come along here and I'm going there and there and there. Now I've got this branch up here that I also want to do. So I need more paint. So I'm going to pick up my paint, both colours. If anybody's going to have a go at painting after this, please, please, please tell me, because I just love the fact that we're all joining in and painting. Right, I want to join that branch to this one because I don't want it to look like it's just come off the page. So I'm going to start there and I'm going to pull that one in. So I've joined it right in. Now I'm going to come up here and I'm going to start there and I'm going to come up the page like this, onto it there, and then there. That was my tummy, I think. Was it your tummy? It sounded like the tummy went, ooh. Have you had your lunch yet, Sophie?
No.
I haven't either. Okay, so now I'm not happy with that bit there, so I'm just going to take my brush and I'm just going to touch it in that gap. So let's have a look at it. So that's what it looks like now. Okay, so the next thing is, and that was using a number 16 brush. I now need a 14 or a 12. Let's see what we should go. We'll do some with a 14 and we'll do some with a 12. So I'm going to go into this lovely fuchsia colour, right into here. And let's get that. I've picked it up. Get it off the lid, that'll be better. and then the white. So 2 colours, keep them nice and separate. Because I let the pink go a little bit further over, I'm just going to pick white up this time to get it a bit cleaner. Excuse me. Right, so what we're going to do now, with the white to the outside, we're just going to do a little loop and a little loop, like a love heart. Sorry, everybody. We're going to go a little loop and a little loop, like that. So, I'm going to do it again. So, into the pink. I love that we get the chance to, no pressure, just to be able to teach you stuff and do things like this. It's so much, this social shopping is so much nicer than the way we used to have to all shop. It's much more friendly. It's more interesting for everybody. So now I'm going to do the same thing again. So there, so into the white. I'm just going to pick that bit of pink up. So I'm going like this. So this is my cherry blossom, and you'll be noticing how this fluff behind now just really accentuates the design. So we're going to go up here, and then a little fluff behind, just finishing off the design. Then we need a tiny bit more of the pink, and I'm going into a slightly different shade. It's more of a rust, and you'll see this is going to pick up that tiny bit of orange that we've got there. I'm going to go into the whole white because I want the whole thing a lot softer, and we're going to go there, just soften that colour, then putting in Happy Valentine's then to anybody who's just tuned in. This is really so relaxing and therapeutic, and I know everybody jokes and says, oh, this is my happy place when I'm doing this, but it truly is. It just makes you feel so relaxed. I'm going to go do one little one up here, and then a little bit more and a bit more, and now I'm going to reduce my brush size. So I'm coming down to, let's have a look at this, we'll go with the number 6. So we'll start off with just the white. So when these brushes are really small, this is the best way of loading it. So with the white, and then just the tiniest little bit of pink. So there we go, because it's very easy to overload that second colour. So we're going to go, I need a bit more white. So you can see how much smaller that painting is. Much, much, much smaller. So tiny bit more of the pink and the white. I'll put a little one in here. So really quite small. So the technique stays the same. When you're learning to paint, that's a great thing. You learn, and all you have to do is just change your brush size to make the flowers or whatever you're painting smaller. And you then just literally are doing this. So once you've got that done, I'm going to now put some little leaves in. So I'm going to go into my my lovely soft grey. Let's get some more of that white there. And these little leaves. Oh, I've done a smudge. Blinking heck. Right, we'll have to sort of started that and couldn't decide where to go. Right. You're gonna have to come across here. And might have to put some little leaves in there now because I didn't think that through properly. So if it goes wrong, don't just panic like I just did. Think it through. Think about where you're going to go with it and what you're going to do, and it will work out much, much better. So just puts a couple of little leaves in there. And I'm just going to put one there. Then we'll come back up here and we'll put one here. Let's put one there, there. And we'll go up to the top here. Not putting flowers up here, I'm just going to put the leaves. So it looks like it's just... I think I'm pretty okay with that actually. And now I actually don't even mind this bit. So I'm just going to get that leaf in because it looks like it's flying. So just get you in there. And now the centres. So we've got a couple of different ways that we can do this. I am going to show you the hardest way first because I think it'll look really nice. So we're going to need another colour, and I'm just trying to decide which one it's going to be. Not that one. This one. Yep. That's it. Right. So we're going to get white on this brush, the whole of the brush. So this is our number 4. And then the tiniest bit of yellow. That's how much I've got. Okay, and you're just going to touch it like this. It's going to make like little stamens. I've lost the orange, so I'm going to get the tiniest little bit of it. We're going to go here. And you just need to touch so gently so that you get that, the tiniest little bit. Little bit, right, really tiny weeny bit. Then we'll go here, touch. So it's like you've got the little bits of pollen on the bottom of the little centres. These are quite, but tiny little bits, just like that. There. So there's our cherry blossom over our picture, and it just gives you that really lovely effect. So easy to do, and just simple strokes. I'm just going to break the strokes down for you and paint them a little bit bigger. So these are the 2 projects that we've painted so far. Both of those are going to somebody who types the word win into the comments. Okay, so let's pop that down there, and I'm just going to go and get some more of this paper that is in our posh card. And guys, if you don't already have that posh card, please pop it in your baskets because it is super amazing value for money. So we're just going to do these strokes just quickly. I'm going to teach you these. Then I'm going to paint a tulip for you and a iris. So first of all, we're going to recap for anybody who wasn't here at the beginning. So I'm taking a little bit of I'm going to paint with darker colours because you'll see it better. So let's go with a little bit of the green and a little bit of the white. We'll put those 2 colours together. So when you first start off, you're going to paint like a little straight line like that. And we start there and we finish there, and you just paint a straight line. And we're going to keep that brush nice and vertical. Then the next thing that you do, and don't forget, we've got videos on the show that show you step by step how to do things. Then this time we're going to do it diagonally like that. So instead of like that, we're like that. And we're just going to stop like that. So if I change the angle, I can paint it. So they're my leaves. Okay. So then the other one for the flowers, what I did was, let's get a bit of a colour for a flower. A bit more white. Right, so you go, in my head, I've got a little V, and I'm going to go round like that, and then I'm going to go round again. So this time, I'm going to go round and round. And then the next time, round and round. And then the next time, round and round. Okay? That's how we do our little cherry blossom. And then I'm just going to show you this one, because this is another one you can do. So this one, we can go round and up and round like that. So let me do that again for you. Round and up and round like that. And then here's another one. Round and up, round like that. And another one, round and up, round like that. See the difference with the little points on? How pretty it makes it. Right, so let's do this tulip. So I've chosen another piece of my card, and I'm going to work with a number 20 brush. So let's see where you are. There you go. So we'll get you there. And we're going to get some really nice, strong colour here. So I'm going to use the green. Actually, I'll put that right in the green. So right in there. And a little bit of the white, and we'll go here. So I need to get my white on my edge, and I'm going to get a tiny little bit of this yellow on here. I want to get that green a bit nicer. Okay, right, so this one, I'm going to start at the top. I'm just going to do a couple of little strokes, and then I'm going to pull that down, and that's going to be my stem. Then for here, I'm going to need more of that green, more of that white there. Right, for this leaf, we're going to slide it up like that, come up there, and then we're going to press down, with a bit more paint. So let's just get that loaded. So we're going to start there, and then we're going to press down, and we're just going to, smoother, just press down and pull that into there, like that. Now, if you get a fluffy edge like I've got there, you can go back over it, which is what I've just done. So that's it nicely. But look at how you've got those elements in that there. And I love this green. It's so really fresh and vibrant, and it's going to look fab with our tulip in. So then this one, we're going to go up there, stop, press down. Again, ran out of paint. So back into my pot, just get myself a little bit more. I'm going to come back from the top, press down, press down like that. So I'm going to just ground my design, because I've got a little wiggle, and I'm just going to pull this down that edge again to make it a little bit better. Right, so now we're going to do our tulip. So we are, I'm just getting the green off here, because I really do want this brush a little bit cleaner than it is. So our tulip is going to be made up of a few colours. So I'm going to start off with the white, and I'm going to put the white on my brush, like that. Then I'm going to go into this lovely bright orange, and I'm going to pick up a good chunk of that orange. We're going to have that there. And then this sort of burnt red, I've got a bit of that right on the edge. So let me just make sure I've got enough white. So this one, we're going to go up to the top. Oh, no, wrong shape. Up. Let me get that bit more paint. So up to the top, just like that, and press down. Okay, so we've got that first one. Then come back into my orange, side swipe a little bit of that rusty colour. We'll do the same again. So this time I'm going to go up here, there. Then one little problem we've got, the stem's too short. So at the moment I've got a floating tulip, but we'll worry about that in a minute. We'll work it out. Then we're going to go up here, up, and whoops, down. I think we might have to have it so it's been in the vase a long time. The petals falling down. Then we'll come back in here. Once the guy I was painting at a class, an exhibition, this guy said to me, "What are you painting?" And I said, "Roses." He said, "That doesn't look like a rose." It just came back to me because I've got a horrible feeling this might not look like a tulip. Right, so I need the red on the outside. So we're going to go up here. We'll just do a little thing. Yeah. So that one, I'm going to have to join the green in because it's not going to let me do it, I don't think. I think I've just have gone too far. So, up, round. Yeah. Making a right pig's ear of this, aren't I? So let's just get a bit of the green and we'll see what we can do about this. We're going to have to do a little bit of a stem there so it looks like it's meant to be there. And then we'll pull this into here. Like that. Okay, rescued it a bit. Happier with that. Looks a bit more like it should. Then what we're going to do then is I'm going to change the colour to put the iris in. So let's get that. Green, I think I want it more with a yellow in it. So I'm just going to go into this pot and get some yellowy green. See what that colour's like. Right, so this one is going to go from here. That's still going to be colours too close. So let me go in here. Oh, Mandy, you should see my tulip. It's not happy.
The tulip's not happy.
No.
Is it sad?
Yeah, it's had an accident. Every time you open that door, Sophie, can you smell lunch? Because I can.
Yeah, I could smell it earlier.
Could you?
Mm-hmm.
I've got something that might cheer you up.
What's that? Oh, how cute is that? Oh, that's super cute. Go on then, tell everybody, because I know you can't wait.
I can do the
That's
painting.
fine. No, you can do it.
We've got
watching me.
some fabulous Disney cookie cutters coming up this coming week. Aren't they amazing? So you've got the 3 different sizes. We're also going to put some felt kits on so you can be felting things like this. That's what I was doing when I was running in and out the studio. How super cute is that? So these are coming up this week, so keep an eye out for these because they are just adorable. Whether you're going to use them for felting clay or whatever, or even as actual cookie cutters. Because we use them for anything but here, don't we?
Absolutely.
These colours are beautiful. Oh, look at that.
So what I'm doing now is I'm just putting in the irises. And so I'm just literally putting in the petals, and then, oh, I've done it the other way round. That's why I've done it messed. I've got my petals. This is a hybrid, this one, everybody. I get a little bit of that orange on there. I go,
Oh, look what that orange does.
then a bit more, and I've got one more demo for you because I've got to show you how to use the precision guides. And then we need some more of that and some white. My white's getting really sticky now. If I'd got more time, I'd be swapping that white out because it really is getting super sticky and it would look better. It would be easier to paint with. So these are the buds. So we've got one coming through there, and we'll have one there. And then what you do is you get your green and you just go around the edge of the bud. Go with some green there. And we'll go into there like that. Right, so there we go. So sorry about the dodgy tulip, but it gives you an idea. I'm not going to do any more to it because I want to show you this other design, how to use these, because these are brilliant. So first of all, we need to open the packet. So how long have we got left, please?
8 minutes.
Oh, that's loads of time. Great. Right. I'm going to use mine without stencil spray. You can use them with if you prefer. And I'm going to put it onto here. So you've got 3 different designs. This one is in a perfect grid. This one is in a diamond pattern. And this one is like a brickwork pattern. So it's offset, but they're perfectly spaced. So the way to do it is, let's do it like this. So you're just going to put a little dot wherever you're going to put your pattern. So, like this. So this gives me the chance to build a really perfect pattern on my page. Evenly spaced, because without it, it wouldn't be. And of course you can use it just for dotting, but this way we're going to get the pattern perfect. Whoops. And it's really sturdy. So there's my pattern. Now I'm going to get a nice little flat brush and do you some rosebuds. So let's do some quick rosebuds, and we're going to put some fresh white paint out because that will make a difference. So I'm going to go with a little bit of this and a little bit of this, and we're going to do this. So I'm going to use the bottom for where I start, so that's there and then there. So the bottom for there and there. So then the bottom's there and there. And what you're gonna see, I've just painted that one back to front. Bottom was there, so it'd be there and there. These will be perfectly spaced out. So if you were doing a little leaf pattern, let's say you were doing a background, you wanted to paint your own little leaf patterns, that's what you would be doing. So you can see literally there, 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 there. So there, there. So you can paint your little buds. So I'll keep going, I'll do a few more. I don't know whether I've had any more questions, Sam, have we?
No,
Has everybody fallen asleep?
yeah, they've all been engrossed in your painting.
Are you all falling asleep, everybody? So can you see how, and this is really good practice, guys, as well. So you're building up your patterns and you're getting everything perfectly lined up. And then go again. So up, round, round, up, round, round. Particularly if you're doing things like plant pots and you want to put an even border round the outside edge of something. So you wanted it to go round the rim. This is what I would be doing, something like this. So I'm just going to go over that one with a bit more white, and that one, 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 so that they match in with the top ones a bit better. So you could carry on like that. So you're building yourself a little collection of them. And then I'm just going to show you if you were doing it with some little lists. You might decide to do this. So perfect little set of leaves. So you just build yourself a little pattern up. So you've got little rows of patterns, and then we can do things like this. So we take them away from being leaves completely and we make them into like little jewels. So just like this. So you see how they end up as just like little patterns that you build up together. So that's how I use them. They're perfect, particularly if you're doing furniture when you want to space everything perfectly, because it allows you to get everything with real precision. So I just need to tell you a little bit about what we've got coming up tomorrow. Mel and I have got an amazing morning. You've got lots of classes tomorrow, haven't you? I've got classes tomorrow as well. And it's just, we're just super excited because we've got such a fun time here with everything that's going on. At 3 o'clock next Monday, we are going to be over on the craft store, and the lovely Dan helped support us when we started out, so we're helping him. And we have got a pretty phenomenal deal that we brought to you guys a little while ago, and we're going to be bringing it back just for an hour. So there's that. Monday is cram-packed full of new stuff. Next week, we've got new product every day, and all of our new product for 2025 is starting to come in with deals. And don't forget, guys, if you didn't see the rice papers, that's what you can do with them. Cut out, just literally placed on top of the canvases. So that's your choice. If you've got your paint strips, remember these are all colours. All I've done is use paint strips in this. Are combining it with our 2 red robins or our tattered lace. There's so much to do. We've got a free gift for everybody who spends over £25, 2 free gifts if you spend over 50. And then Amanda, just remind everybody, could you please, about this fabulous card pack?
Posh, come over here. Let's have a little look, because oh my goodness, we have put, you know, when Stephanie does a little bit of a deal, she properly does do a deal. Okay, so Stephanie does her kind of research, shopping, and I do my kind of research, which is saving and shopping. So this is the deal that we've brought you. It is phenomenal. Look how much is in here. When I move that back, look at all this that's going to be coming your way. Now, unfortunately, everybody, it is UK only. I feel really sorry for postman. Can you imagine if half a dozen people's got this on their street? It's going to have muscles like Arnold Schwarzenegger. So this is Shop Posh, 4.5 kilograms, 120 sheets. You can cut it into 12 by 12. Once you've cut it into 12 by 12, you're still going to end up with a little strip that can be your ribbons and a 4-inch strip down the side. $29.99. It is a must buy. Thank you everybody for joining us.
And Sam, we need a winner, please.
We need, yes, who
Who's the
won the
winner?
win?
Lorna Crosby.
Hi, Lorna.
Well done,
Hi.
Lorna.
We'll get this on its way. I'll send you my practice sheets too. You can use them for lighting the fire or something.
Stop it.
We'll see you later. I hope you have a lovely afternoon. Lots of love, everyone. See you soon. Bye.